Hello, Cancer. Crystal Lynn here. Welcome to my channel, Tune Into Love. I am tuning in for all of you for a monthly energy read. This is a timeless message, so whenever you're tuned in is perfect. So welcome. Thank you so much for joining. I am tuning in here to the Sacred Rebels Oracle to get an overall theme card for the overall energy for you, Cancer. And then I'm going to do a 5-card tarot spread and pull some oracle cards for you for any wisdom guidance moving forward. Okay, so let's see what's going on with all of you beautiful Cancers. We have relax the hold of darkness and be at cause. Relax the hold of darkness and be at cause, number 26. So what I'm feeling for you already, Cancer, is this wave of relief, this wave of, it's almost like energetic light relief, like drinking water, but it's light surrounding you. I feel like you've been in a period of time that may have felt more challenging, maybe going more within your emotions, different things. And I'm feeling like the light come through and just really cleanse through any impurities, any dense sort of energies within your body. And it's like you're one with everything. You feel this oneness, you feel supported and whole. And I feel like there's enlightenment here. Like it has to do with your connection to the earth, your connection to the elements around you, and really your commitment to yourself and your growth and your spiritual path, and being open to receiving divine insight and wisdom and allowing yourself to grow naturally. It's like the fertilizer of the universe, almost the light, really nourishing you and really lifting you, holding you, supporting you through anything that you've been through. You can release all the darkness now. You can really release all of the heavy denseness. And it's almost like I can feel it, how her hands on the tree stump here. This is a tree stump. And as she's releasing any sort of energies into the earth, any sort of dense energies, it's almost like a give and receive. As she releases, she receives this energy, and it's almost like this mutual exchange of information. It's really beautiful. So I'll read more into that message here towards the end of the message, but let's pull some tarot and find out what your higher self wants you to know about this time right now, and any wisdom, advice, guidance moving forward. Let me just give the deck a few shuffles here for you beautiful Cancers. Please do subscribe, like, comment, and share if these videos resonate. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. And I am doing personal readings again, so please connect with me. The links are in the description if you're interested. I would be honored. I also have links to my Patreon and my social media, so I love seeing you all over there. So higher self, spirit guides, team, what do you want Cancer to know at this time? So on the bottom of the deck, we have 7 of Pentacles, or awaiting results. So again, I feel like you've been going through a period of time where you've been doing a lot of inner work, maybe investing your time and energy into your spiritual growth or whatever you're expanding into right now. And there was a period of learning and gaining wisdom. I want to say learning and gaining wisdom, releasing what no longer serves, like this clarity being shown almost as information, as wisdom moving forward. Maybe a different type of awakening type of energy where it felt more, it almost like feels more educational, where you've been learning how to invest wisely in your relationships, in yourself, in your foundation, whatever it is, your income, your business, your career, aligning all of that together. Spirit, mind, body, heart, soul, earth, all of it. And it's a process, right? So I feel like this slow and steady every day, becoming better and better at what you focus on and what you want to see manifest, and learning about patience, really staying focused on what you want and not giving up on what you want for any short-term gains, but really being, I want to say, loyal and committed to your long-term investments right now, because you're awaiting results and the results are going to be amazing. Okay, I can feel that already. So we have 7 of Swords, seek the truth. 11, which is justice. We have the 4 of Pentacles, or open up. Move this over here. The Chariot, move. And the 9 of Cups, dreams coming true, okay? with the Seven of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Let me just move these here. So I really feel this has been a cleansing for your well-being, your overall well-being, like real true alignment with your authentic wishes and desires, things that you've always felt you wanted to manifest your whole life, like really feeling alive, illuminated with your own life force energy, really feeling the guidance of your soul. You're the driver in the seat, in the driver's seat, right? You are, and I feel like there is another person here that's also very much focused on the same visions, the same sort of lifestyle goals, whatever it is you're pursuing here. I feel like you have support energetically, at least from soulmates, people that you're co-creating life with or living life with or just sharing life with. I feel like there's an energy here where you're very independent, you're very sovereign, you're very sure about what it is that you want. And there's been some sort of process or period of time that you've gone through where maybe things were a little bit heavy, a little dark, a little bit challenging or difficult to navigate through. Especially here with the Seven of Swords, really, mind over matter type of thing. Like I feel like there's a balance here with mind and matter, your thoughts, your consciousness, and the way that you connect in with the earth, the way that you connect in with how you manifest in the physical world. Also in your relationships, your co-creative relationships, or those who support you in the physical reality, whether it's friendships, partners, co-workers, business partners. If you're an entrepreneur, this is other people that you work with in whatever field of work that you do. I feel like there's an energy here of being able to really release and let go of whatever is not meant for you or whatever is not supporting you moving forward. And it's not negative in any way. I feel like this is all very positive. It's like positive realizations that energy never dies, it never goes away, it simply transforms. So when we let go of something that's not meant for us, it can go where it's meant to go. And so there's a reassuring feeling there that it's in that way. If we feel like I'm getting like a vision almost of like we feel responsible for something and we know we need to let it go and be on its own or go to where it needs to go. However, it's being able to see it that way. Once we let go of something, everything can naturally flow where it's meant to go. And I feel like you're being encouraged here to open up, to reach out to others in your life, especially when it comes to your foundation. So it could be projects, it could be finances, it could be any sort of ideas that open you up to the world a little bit more. Maybe you are calling in new clients if you're an entrepreneur, business clients. It could also be people that you want to work with. I feel like this is really connecting you. There's an energy of allowing things to be what they are, allowing things to naturally flow to you. I feel like maybe the thoughts that you were being presented with, they were somewhat illusory is what I want to say. It's almost like they were presented to you like, are these my thoughts? Are they someone else's thoughts? And it gave you insight and a clearer view into consciousness and what you're going into. It could have to do with the field of work that you're going into. I'm saying work here, but I feel like it's, there's something here that's connecting you to your spiritual work. And also your physical world in a very real way. And there are people here that are here to help you. I feel like there's people here that want to help you, that want to support you, offer you advice, wisdom, give you a hand up. Like there's something like that where your higher self wants you to know you can reach out, that there's people you can reach out to in the physical reality. And with the Chariot here and the Nine of Cups, I feel like whatever it is, you're just going to feel the momentum. You're going to see the benefit in it, the light and the shadow, the good and the bad, and you're going to take it all. It's kind of like when you commit to something, you're committing to it good, bad, and ugly. It's not all just good, right? I mean, it is. However, there's always a flip side to everything. So when we align with what we truly want, we're willing to say yes, even if we know there's going to be certain shadows or challenges in the future, because we know how to respond to them. It's worth it, whatever it is. It's just like having your dream job, but you still have to get up in the morning and do all the things instead of sleeping in, right? So it's one of those things where you're willing to take on the good, the bad, and the ugly, and the beautiful, right? All of it, because whatever it is, it's all beautiful. And I feel like there was some lessons here that your higher self was showing you in terms of deceptive type of thoughts, things that kind of lead you off track or prevent you from moving forward and things. And I feel like you've gained a lot of wisdom. It's given you deeper insight into the truth, your own truth, and the truth of the world, consciousness, whatever it is, how you manifest, the where your thoughts are focused. And you know, you see the two heads here back to back. It's almost like when we get out of the head, you know, then we can truly feel things with our heart, and we can look into the consciousness from that place of our heart, right? From that neutral perspective, the light. There's something here about the light, seeing yourself as the light and recognizing that you are the light. You know, your soul is the light expressing through you. And so all the shadowy stuff, all the denser stuff is a part of your experience. However, it's not necessarily who you are at the core. So I feel like there's an acceptance here of being human and understanding your own spiritual nature at the same time, and how to bring balance into that with justice here and detach. It's, you know, recognizing your power, and where you focus it, what you nurture is always growing, and it's all love. If you can see it all as love, then you're truly in alignment with, you know, your own desires and wishes coming true, and they really, really are. There's a beautiful momentum here of just bonding, like relationships improving over time, feeling in the flow, being able to go where you want to go. There's a sense of freedom here, and really allowing yourself. It's like when you follow your heart, when you align with what it truly fulfills you, even if there are certain things about it that you know you could do without, you're still willing to take all that on. You know that it's serving the greater good. You know that it is all going to lead to the results that you want in your life, and it makes it all very worth it. Okay, so let's clarify these cards here. Let's clarify the Seven of Swords. Seek the truth. So we have the Magician and the Chariot. Look at that. So I feel like you went through some time where, and you may be even going through that right now, where you're feeling into thoughts, certain beliefs or alignment, maybe values, principles that are really important to you. Things that it's like defining what's important to you, getting really clear on that, and feeling into your mind, you know, is this thought process, are these beliefs in alignment with what I want? Are they allowing me to stay focused on what I want? And I feel like you are manifesting something really beautiful here that's very divinely guided, very much supported by your higher self, by the universe. I feel like there's other elements going on around you. However, there's like a recognition of what is truly rooted in you, how it is your soul creating through you, expressing through you, and you're the one receiving the divine insight. And you have everything that you need within you, or it wouldn't be presented to you. And I feel like there's, with the Seven of Swords here, it's like really having you take an honest look at yourself and ask yourself, you know, are these thoughts serving me? Are these thoughts true? Am I lying to myself by saying this is this or this is that? Like, there's something here about recognizing how you feel in your body when you're moving, when you're flowing, when you're actually talking to someone else, when you're connecting with the earth. Like, you recognize yourself more awarely. Like, I feel like there's self-awareness here where you can see how if we're stuck in our head too much, we tend to kind of lose touch with our own physical reality in terms of what feels good for us. And I feel like there's something here with you and your own well-being, your emotions, your mental well-being, all of it, where when you're actually engaged in the physical reality with the right people, doing the right things, there's no deceptive thoughts going on. It's very clear. It's very just normal type of feeling. And it's when you're not actually fulfilling your own soul's desires where the mind can come in and start kind of nitpicking or saying things, or it's kind of like it feels grumpy or something. Like, that's what it feels like. But when you're focused on what you're manifesting, like, you know, if you're the Magician here and you're like, okay, let me get my materials together, you're getting ready to do a project, you know, it's like I'm seeing somebody build something. Of course, I always think gardens and things like that, but it's like I'm seeing someone go out in their garden and they have all these materials to build something. And, you know, once you get working on it, it just gets going. The mind isn't going to, you know, it just has to get on board with what you're doing. So I feel like there's something here where you're being shown that and recognizing it very significantly, and you're just feeling the flow, okay? So we have Justice here, detach. with the Ace of Pentacles. So as you allow yourself to let go, and recognize that you're truly planting seeds of your wishes coming true, your dreams coming true, there is an opportunity here from the universe. There's an opportunity or some sort of new beginning in finances, physical well-being, financial well-being, your foundation of there's an opportunity here. I feel like it's finances. I feel like there's a clearing here of, you know, whatever was going on in the past, as you're releasing the dark, as the light comes through, it's like you're effortlessly able to let things go, to be the justice, to be fair, like really seeing yourself as this neutral, beautiful, fair individual in the world who is focusing on what they want. You're doing the right thing. Like you're someone who does the right thing no matter what. And I feel like right now you've really aligned with being good to yourself, standing up for yourself, doing what's really right for yourself instead of believing any sort of thoughts in your mind that are not truly aligned with love and manifesting and success, the truth, right? Truth is love. And I feel like there's an energy here where as you're accepting that the universe has your back always, and whatever's happening is happening for you, to always align you with what's true for you. And when you're physically engaged, when you're connecting with people, when you're moving, when you're focused on it, it just feels so natural. Whatever this is, there's a new opportunity for finances here. And I feel like this is definitely influencing you moving forward. It's giving you affirmation and life, and you know, it's allowing you to really feel your wishes unfolding and manifesting right before your eyes. Okay, so whatever it is, justice is on your side, and there is some sort of financial abundance type of energy here being offered to you. Okay, and we have judgment with the Four of Pentacles. Again, if there's any sort of you know, if you're feeling like you've got to be mindful right now of your resources, your finances, just know that it's all temporary, and it's almost like the soul at times wants to, you know, it's keeping our ego in check, right? It's making sure that we're staying focused on what's important to us, on our priorities, and not getting too carried away with things. And so whatever this is, the universe has your back. There's no sense in worrying about finances at all. There's no sense in worrying about your foundation in terms of your physical foundation. I'm feeling a lot of energy here that's supporting you and encouraging you to open up. There may be someone that you can reach out to. If there is, it is encouraging you. Your higher self's encouraging you to reach out, to talk to people. There are people around you that want to help you, that want to support you. And that helps you affirm your own heart, like opening your own heart, trusting the universe that there's people out there for you. They may even be reaching out to you to offer assistance. But I feel like there is an energy here where you're recognized as someone who's truly authentic, truly aligned with your heart in the right place, and you deserve whatever it is that you need, whatever it is that you want. You deserve it, and you're worthy, and you're recognized for it. Okay, you're definitely making the right choices for you, and you're being encouraged to open up. You know, put yourself out there a little bit and know that you have people out there. Okay, you're not alone at all. So let's see what the Chariot is here. The Eight of Swords. So again, I'm feeling like there's this energy in the past that you may have felt stuck or hindered in some way because of different like I want to say thought programs or beliefs or projections or disagreements, whatever it is. There's some sort of deceptive energy going on in the mental realm. And it's like there's a need for you to have full acceptance of yourself. There's a need for you to really love yourself unconditionally no matter what, and accept yourself and judge yourself based on the principles of love, on your principles, you know, whatever they are: honesty, loyalty, integrity, commitment, you know, being a good partner, being a good friend, showing up, being there. When you make a decision, you're all in, sort of thing. Like there's a thing, something here with the Eight of Swords. If you're feeling restricted in some sort of way, it's simply a matter of recognizing, you know, why you're feeling restricted. Is this in my head? Is this a thought? Is this something that I need to be paying attention to? Is it all in my head? You know, usually it's like, well, when we feel restricted, if we're all in our head, that's a cue we need to get up and move around. That's a cue that we need to, you know, maybe get in our car and go for a drive and go, you know, just breathe in some new scenery, chat with a community member, go see a friend, whatever it is. Like, there's an energy here of if you just move your body, and maybe there's someone here that you can go hang out with for a little while that uplifts your spirits. I feel like that will really help you in terms of just assuring your own thoughts, and you could even share your whatever it is that's going on within you. But whenever you feel that, it's, recognizing that your soul is guiding you. And with the Chariot here, to me, this signals like really being in your body, really feel your instincts, your intuition, where your body wants to go. Something that you can do is just listen to your intuition fully when it comes to moving your body instead of your thoughts, instead of your head, like being, oh, what do I want to do? Instead of that, just get up and see what your body wants to do. That's a great way to break out of this Eight of Swords energy, because the Eight of Swords energy makes you feel like you're stuck. And it's really just projections and opinions of others, that keep us stuck. It's not actually us. So it's a difficult energy to be in until you get up and start moving. And I feel like that's what this is encouraging you to do, to get up, just start moving around, go, do something in your house, walk around, go outside, go run a few errands for whatever, just to get you moving again and see that everything's okay. Because whatever it is, it's heading towards your wish fulfillment. And when we're headed towards our wish fulfillment, sometimes the ego can get a little bit scared that if we receive it, we're going to lose it, or it's not really true, because it's just part of the mental consciousness of humanity. Those that are it's like we're all connected and we all have fears of so many things. So this is helping refine you to be mindful of what you've been creating this whole time. You've been investing in something for quite a while, and I feel like now it's really beginning to manifest. And so just take it one day at a time, okay? One day at a time. So we have Nine of Cups here. And the Wheel of Fortune, my goodness. So, you're on the right path. You're not going to do the wrong thing. When your heart's rooted in love, when your intentions are rooted in your dreams manifesting, you're going to make the right decisions. Okay. So remind yourself of that. This is a very fortunate time for you. The Wheel of Fortune, everything really turning in your favor, really being in the flow, really feeling your heart fulfilled, like your heart fulfilled, your emotions fulfilled, your happiness, your joy, and also feeling like, you're connected to everything in such a beautiful way that you have the options and the opportunities to do whatever you want. And there's a freedom here that can only be experienced when you stay committed and true to your own dreams unfolding, and they are, and they will. Okay, so let's see here with the Seven of Pentacles. Whoa. We have the Two of Wands. So I feel like, let me just see what those were. We have the World and the Page of Pentacles. I definitely feel like you've been waiting for some time for this manifestation to really, show up, to really be seen. I feel like you've been going through a lot, and that could be why the Seven of Swords energy and Eight of Swords energy pokes up. It's like when we don't see things manifesting as quickly as we had imagined they would, we can begin to feel doubtful. Like, is this real? Is this really happening? So your higher self wants you to stay focused and see this as a cycle, a very big cycle in your life that's coming to completion. That's, here with the Wheel of Fortune, it's a new cycle. Once you break through, it's like there's something here you need to realize about your thoughts and your body, because your body is what's in charge. When your body feels safe, your mind feels safe. When your body feels good, your mind feels good. So when your body's aligned with what your dreams are, whatever that path is, when you're on the path to, say, for example, you've received some new business ideas or new ways that you could earn some extra money or potentially create a new business or whatever it is, even, from the very small to the very large scale, however big you want to take it. But there's something here that shows you, that there's always something you can focus on that's divinely guided. That's something that will unfold for you and bring joy to your life forever. As long as you want to engage with it, you don't have to necessarily. It's more so knowing that it's always there. And I feel like, you're awaiting results right now. You're waiting for signs, synchronicities on what to do next. How is this going to go next? And that may be part of it, is letting go of needing to know what's next, and instead just being more present in the moment, in your body, actually engaging with the things. When you have the ideas, spend some time writing down the ideas without expectations, feel into them. You may write down some ideas one day, and then the next day you're out and you go to the store or something, and there's like a plaque or something that had to do with an idea you had, and you're like, oh my gosh. And so there's another clue, right? It's like we leave clues for ourselves. And when you allow yourself to be in full trust, right, of your own soul's guidance, that's how it's going to happen. It's not going to necessarily come to you through words in your head. It's going to come to you through signs and synchronicities in the physical world that say, oh, that makes sense. I was just thinking about that yesterday. Here's a sign right in front of my face affirming, and if you get excited about it and you're like, oh my gosh, that's a clue that you're on the right path, and that's, something to stay true to. Do you want to keep this going? You might get that little plaque and put it on your desk or whatever, and that's, inspiring. And then in a couple days, something else might happen. A friend may call and say, hey, I heard this, and what do you think about that? And it complements whatever it is you're doing. Like, there's so many possibilities out there, but it's really about you staying true to what you've been focused on, and know that you wouldn't be focused on it if it wasn't right for you. Okay, whatever this is, there's something here about waiting for things and knowing that this is something you'd like to have in your life, and you'd like to see it unfold and continue happening. And I see it being very prosperous for you. I feel it very prosperous, very abundant, financial flow, money flow, emotional flow, mental flow, all of it. And like, I love this card because it's the Nine of Cups. Obviously, it's the emotions and the the watery realms that it represents. However, I love that the universe is in the hands, because the universe, it's almost like the mind, right? They say the universe is mental, so it's cool because it's like, instead of the mind having the power, and feeling like swords, it's like you're holding the universe, the mind of the universe, in your hands. Like they say, the whole world's in our hands, and here she has the whole world in her hands. So it's like, what you feel, what you have inside of you, what you're being guided to, and it's just a matter of really trusting yourself. And it's a process. It takes time. It's a journey, that's for sure. I mean, I still go through many moments of doubt all the time. I think we all do. And yet it's how we respond to that, right? We don't let it hold us back. We don't let it trip us up. And when it does, we just keep going. We get up, we get right back up. We're like, okay. And then we learn, right? And we keep going. So don't give up on yourself. Keep going. I'm definitely feeling you open up, and I feel other people around you that want to support you and help you to, whatever this is, unfold. Okay. So let's get one here from the Ascended Masters. Stay focused, of course, Kuthimi. Stay focused. Stay focused on what's right in front of you. Like I said, every day, take it one day at a time, one moment at a time. And it's kind of like getting yourself into that habit of allowing the universe to surprise you, allowing the universe to answer you. It's just a matter of trusting and really easing into everything. Relax the hold of darkness and be at cause, right? So when you're at cause, be the cause, because the effect is a result. Okay, when you see an effect of something in your reality, when you've manifested something, when something shows up, you're the cause of it. Right? So if you can see yourself that way and relax, allow yourself to be relaxed about it, allow yourself to release, anything that was heavy or negative from the past. As you do that, you'll see the new opportunities begin to show up. They'll be presented to you. You'll feel them. And they'll be, when you feel a new opportunity on the horizon, it's because it's on its way to you. Okay. Just like this person, watching over her orchard, she knows there's apples soon. Right. And it's not like, even if she can't see them, right, we know that that's what they do, and they're going to be there soon. So I just feel like this is for you to understand that, the way that we manifest. Trust the process, trust it. Don't give up on what you're manifesting before it has a chance to actually show itself to you. Okay. Get one here from the angels. That will just really keep your mind occupied and nourished. It'll be good, There won't be any negative thoughts or anything driving you crazy, okay? And look at this. We have the law of attraction. Each thought is an investment that pays immediate dividends. So invest wisely. You have the power to choose your thoughts and align them with love, peace, and harmony. At your request, we will gladly attune your energies to higher frequencies. So you may want to just also be mindful of who's around you. You know, if things feel manipulative or deceptive in any way, or it just doesn't feel right to you, give yourself permission to just stay focused on what is good for you right now. You don't have to always talk to everybody or go visit with everybody. You can say, you know what, I've got to take time for myself right now and stay focused on my own, you know, whatever I'm doing right now. And that way you can keep it positive. You don't have to, I feel like there's other people around you also that, you know, create somewhat of a negative perspective on whatever it is that's going on. It may not even have anything to do necessarily with what you're creating, and yet it distracts from it. And it may as well, you know, they may not feel as confident about what you're doing. So either way, just know that your thoughts is what you're attracting, you know, and be focused on what is supporting you. Work with your thoughts. If you're having difficulty, do affirmations or meditations, listen to subliminals online on YouTube. There's a lot of great videos for, you know, even just white noise, you know, when you're doing something and you need a little something like sound in the background. I like listening to white noise at times because I feel like there's so much that we get inundated with, and even with healing music and stuff, sometimes it can be too much if I've been doing a lot. And it's nice because it's just your energy, right, in the universe, and you can feel clear, feel that clarity. If you're working on something, you know, whatever makes you feel restful and peaceful or relaxed, maybe that's what it is, you know, being around relaxing energy, maybe going and getting yourself a candle. That's why I was out today. I went and got a new candle for, you know, myself and these videos and everything. But it's so, you know, relaxing. It really makes a difference, you know, when we can see how intentional we are. It doesn't take a lot of effort, but it can make a big difference. Okay, so let me get one here from the Wisdom of Avalon. Oops. Oh my gosh, look at that. Focus. Focus. Focus, Cancer, okay? Oh my goodness. The number 33. Okay, so stay focused. You can't see the forest through the trees, and it's really one step at a time. You're on a path. It's like you've got to make it through the forest here. You've set your intention for your wish fulfillment, and now you need to stay true to it as it unfolds all the way. You know, you need to give it time to unfold. And I know it's like I can feel it. There's a lot happening here, especially with the 7 and 8 of Swords. They can really, you know, put a damper on what we're manifesting. But it's all a part of the mental mastery, you know, having self-mastery over your own energy, learning how you manifest, and why it's so important to be mindful of your thoughts, because they really do become things. And if we're feeding negative thoughts, it can really bring us down to a place we don't want to be again. So stay focused on what is important to you. Don't worry about your thoughts. It's more about your intention. When your intention's rooted in love, your thoughts will take care of themselves. And I was thinking about, you know, affirmations. Don't worry about that right now. Instead, stay focused on your physical reality. Stay focused on what's making you feel good, working with your hands, getting out there, just getting yourself out there, you know, talking to people. That really helps. It really calms and relaxes the whole energy. You know, you're not alone. You know, you're supported. You're received, and it feels good to offer that support to others too, you know, to strengthen those bonds in your life whenever you can, with yourself and with others. Okay, so let's get one here from the Energy Oracle. Walking away, number 27. Walking away. So you may be walking away from something right now, or someone. You may be walking away from a situation. This may be something new that you're focused on that requires you to leave some things behind. This could be a person, take it however it resonates, a person, a situation, a home. Maybe you're moving. It could have to do with moving as well. But it's time, you know, whatever this decision is, whatever you're choosing to walk away from at this time, it's all good. And you see how she's looking back here. It's like, I feel like this is an energy of you can walk away from this because you're not going to worry about losing it or feeling like you're missing out on something. It's something that's a part of you, whatever it is. And you may never, it's like something you may not know if you're going to return or not. However, it doesn't it doesn't feel bad. It feels good. Like you're ready for this. You're ready to move forward. And it's almost like she's looking back in gratitude, like, thank you. Because if I hadn't have walked through here, I wouldn't be where I am now, able to now walk forward to where I want to be, where I'm going. It's like a part, seeing yourself as moving through this part of the journey to be where you want to be, that in order to be here, you've got to go through this little bit of time where it's like realigning you or shuffling you. And I don't even want to say realign. I want to say authentically align, or just, you know, create the right navigation route. It's like, I don't know. I feel like whenever we have a desire and we have an intention, that we set an intention like, okay, I intend to manifest this. This is what I want. I feel it. I've been feeling into it for a long time. This is what I want. And we set our course, we're like, okay, I'm manifesting this. And we know that it's not going to happen overnight. Sometimes I suppose it does, but for the most part, if it's something really important to us and it involves things of our past, and we don't always know, also, as we're asking for something, what it's going to bring up within us. Sometimes it triggers some things from the past that we weren't even aware of, that we just, kind of forgot about, or we didn't realize that we were, needing to heal some things within us, or we didn't realize how something was impeding us or actually preventing us from seeing the truth clearly, with the Eight of Swords here. And it's like, I feel like this is all really positive for you. I feel like there's an energy of being okay with it and feeling good about it. Like there's a release, a relaxing energy where you're like, oh my gosh, it feels so good to finally be able to move forward and not feel guilty about anything from the past or worrying about anything. Like, I feel like this is all very positive. Okay. So let's pull one here from Earth Magic. Milky Way perspective. So things for a while may just have been, it's like your higher self was guiding you to look at things from a new perspective. Like maybe you had lost a little bit of perspective from the past, whatever it is that you were going through, whatever this darkness was. It's like it skewed your perspective. It was showing you things about what was true for you and what isn't true for you. So you've really been asked to, hone in on your own perspective, hone in on your own authentic path, your own way of communicating with your higher self, your own way of navigating, whatever it is, your own way of manifesting. And it's helped you gain perspective. This process helps you gain perspective. It helps you really get clear on your own perspective. And it's like, is this my perspective or someone else's? And if this is my perspective, is this, really true for me? Is this really what I want to represent almost? It's like being the observer and really being able to observe yourself. Again, we have the Milky Way galaxy here twice. So there's something here about, it's almost like I'm seeing that vision where people are like, we're just a speck, we're just a speck. We're just like a teardrop or a drop of water in the ocean. It's like almost seeing like we're just this speck on the earth, and we're a blink of an eye, and it does give us perspective, with our life. And it's not so much what we do while we're here, is how we do it. It's being in your heart. It's being here because you want to be. It's living your life the way you want to live it, because it's your birthright. Your freedom is your birthright. Your sovereignty is your birthright. Your abundance is your birthright. You came here to experience your life in your human body, this one life, and it's your life. It's no one else's. So you need to be living it the way that's right for you, where you get to experience your own wish fulfillment. Otherwise, it's like denying the source expression through yourself. And that's really the understanding and clarity of it. If you're not allowing yourself to express your light, it almost feels like, pointless at times, because we're here to, that's, part of our experience and our birthright. Our journey here on this earth is to allow ourselves to experience the light through us. And so, it's like the recognizing your connection to your soul, and how your ego plays into that, how the monkey mind plays into that, how the programming, the consciousness of humanity that's already here, and how we choose to be the light, choose to be the light after learning all of these things, you know, like we learn some things that can really shake us. And, you know, especially when we find ourselves like we think we've been focusing in the right direction, or we think we've been doing something right all along, only to find out that, you know, maybe that wasn't serving us the best way. And we have to be able to let go of that. We have to be able to be grateful to actually see the truth and stay focused on the truth. And that's really the only thing that really hangs us up, is that we're like, oh my gosh, if I would have known that then, you know, I would have made that decision. And we go into the coulda, woulda, shouldas, and we beat ourselves up. So your soul's like, don't do that, okay? Stay focused in your heart. Each thought is an investment that pays immediate dividends. So invest wisely, okay? So anytime you feel your perspective rooted in a negative place, like, you know, lies and deception and whatever is going on, just remind yourself gently, it's okay to shift your perspective back to the truth, that only truth is real. This is my truth. This is the truth. You know, this is what my soul's guiding me to do. Otherwise, these things wouldn't be happening. I'm going to stay focused, you know, in the physical reality with what's right in front of me right now, aligned with my soul's truth, what I'm manifesting. It's all happening. It's all unfolding, and everything is moving in your favor, Cancer. It's like the wheel is turning in your favor, no matter what, okay? No matter what. Let's get one here from the Divination of the Ancients. Look at that. Coins, abundance. So I feel like your soul, the universe, is getting you ready for a very significant, abundant flow. So get ready for more prosperity than you've ever imagined, okay, or that you've ever had before. This could be the first time in your life that you've really been in alignment to receive, you know, true abundance and prosperity. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of abundance and prosperity, coins, abundance, money flowing around you. So this is amazing. You know, as you let go, it's like you open up to that flow, and money's going to just start pouring in, money making ideas, ways that you can implement your money into whatever it is that you're manifesting. It's like you can see how it will provide resources for you, how you can be generous with others. So, you know, embrace that. Allow yourself to feel very abundant. You know, how would it feel? What would you be doing with your abundance right now? And so I feel like there's a lot of ideas coming in, and that's why your mind really, it's to go through that mastery of your own mind is really important, because it's going to allow you to stay aligned effortlessly once the money starts coming in, right? Once the abundance and the money starts flowing, you won't feel so much doubt or questioning. Like it's like you've already got it honed in. You've got your perspective locked in. You're like, this is my authentic perspective. Now I can just focus on this physical reality, you know, doing what I do, receiving, giving, providing, building things, investing in things, whatever it is you're doing. This is really positive, okay? So keep doing what you're doing, because you're definitely on the path. You're on the path. So I'm going to read, I want to see if there's any messages in the Sacred Rebels. Where did I put it? Here it is. So the Sacred Rebels from Alana Fairchild. Let's see what message wants to come through for that. Dear Sacred Rebel, this moment in your life requires great courage. Fortunately, you possess that in bucket loads. You are being asked to allow yourself to be lifted out of one level of known reality and into the next level of higher voltage reality. Higher voltage. I could feel that, okay? Higher voltage reality requires a more absolute trust and a heart that is surrendered into the greater heart of the universe, so that life can happen to us, through us, and with us more quickly, more radically, more beautifully, and more boldly. You are now being invited into this new reality where things happen quickly and according to bold, loving optimism. This is a reality not only of potential, but of manifestation of the great big cosmic yes. To access this reality, you have to leap from known waters, and others may think you are crazy for doing so. You have to leave behind the dark, weighty grip of hesitation, procrastination, second guessing, and the belief you have to do everything on your own. You may fear for your life. How will you be safe in this wild electrical pulse of so much aliveness? How will you function without the hazy, sleep-inducing paralysis of playing it safe, taking too long, and placing lesser priorities above your sacred art of life? How will you hold yourself back if you don't hold on to fear? You do not need to worry about such things. Life is wild, but it is also wise. It is a force of startling, raw awakening at times, but it is also the natural process of evolution where all things mature according to a seasonal cycle in right timing. You are a part of, not apart from, that process. The invitation to shift gears and jump on board the express train of life will feel exhilarating and perhaps also challenging. When you are in the hold of the darkness, you will feel pushed to turn away, to imagine it all is all too much, and to create excuses about how your desires aren't grounded enough, that you are being too flighty or flaky, or that you are not living in the real world. That is fear talking, not truth. If the sacred rebel is not awakened, we will continue to live in a culture drenched in fear and distrust of nature. Those without awakened hearts don't yet understand what nature knows. She knows timing, she knows life and death, she knows the creative process, she just knows, and can be trusted to support us, her own creations, in becoming all that we can become. Does this mean that we become passive and just flow along like a limp leaf detached from the tree and blown about randomly by the breeze? No. Being free of the dark hold empowers us to take up our cause. This means being free to act and affirm the intuitive feelings we have by following up on them. This is painting like someone who has lost their mind, completely free and from the heart. It means writing even though you have no conscious idea of what you are writing, even as the words are streaming forth upon the page before your rather curious eyes. And it means speaking about your work, never hiding it away. Allow it to breathe the fresh air and be held in the gaze of another. Detach from the darkness that would say it is not enough or must be the best thing ever, whatever that means, in order to be worthy of a place in the world. Instead, just let it be what it is. It might fly, it might endure, and it might not. All of nature, including you and your passions and dreams, will be what is needed, when it is needed, and how it is needed according to wisdom. We just have to trust in this, within ourselves and within nature herself, through the flow of life, and participate. You are asked to go within and imagine diving deep off the edge of what you have known. There is so much more calling to you now. It is your time. Leap. Oh my goodness, Cancer. So this feels so appropriate for this message. And, we all go through this as very powerful co-creators. We all go through this energy of procrastination or hesitation, or, it's like putting ourselves out there, putting what we've created out there. And it's really trusting, your own soul's expression, and stay focused. It's like, it takes a lot of courage and bravery, but once you do it, you will receive the affirmation, the reassurance, and you'll want to just continue it onward. You'll feel the energy, the equal give and receive. You'll feel it fuel you. And it's a part of what you're being called to do, to take things to the next level, because you're going to the next level. You're leveling up. Okay. And it's nothing to be afraid of. It's all going to move at the pace that's right for you. There's no, it's not like you say yes and then it has to happen at this particular time. You say yes and it unfolds every day at your own time, whatever you're willing to do. So go slow if you want to, do a little bit every day. Instead of feeding procrastination, just, make a commitment to yourself that you'll do one thing every day. And then the next day, and you may end up doing more than one thing. You get into it. Once you start something, sometimes you just want to keep going, right? And that's when it's like, we all go through it. So know that you're not alone, and tune into that part of our consciousness. Tune into humanity's consciousness. Like, others before me have gone through this. What can I tune into? What is their advice and wisdom? Can I feel it in my intuition? Can I go into meditation and connect in with those that have succeeded, that have gotten through this type of energy of feeling, hesitating or procrastinating or afraid to show their work or whatever it is? Like, there's something here where if you can really tune into your courage and break through that, break through those mental prison walls around you, those fears of not being seen or being rejected or whatever it is. If you can do that, your wishes are fulfilled, and that's just one of those things. Like, if you can, you are, it's like, don't say, can I? Because you can. Your soul wouldn't be guiding you down this path if it wasn't meant for you to experience. It's never going to lead you astray. It's always going to empower you and show you what you're made of, which is absolute infinite potential and possibility and beautiful, wonderful energy of light and love and kindness and compassion and integrity and persistence. And you're a magician manifesting. It's like, don't be so hard on yourself, go a little bit every day and watch yourself refine. Don't be afraid to walk away. And I even love in this picture, it's like walking away, but she doesn't have to, she can look back if she wants to, because there's no fear anymore. You know, a lot of people say, don't look back. Don't look back because you'll stir up the past. And, you know, but it's like, if you've made peace with the past, if you've chosen resolution, you can look back in fondness. You can look back in gratitude when you need to, and it's still not going to stop you from moving forward, right? It's like recognizing others may not be growing at the same pace or even in the same direction, but you can still look at them. You can still look at people on the face. There's no judgment going on. It's more so aligning with what's right for you and judging your own self. Am I in alignment with myself? You know, and being true to yourself and allowing yourself to open up to abundance and prosperity, wealth, manifesting as much money as you want, and being able to invest it in what's important to you, what's a priority for you. You know, whatever it is that you're manifesting and building in your world, that's what is being supported right now. Okay, so stay true to it. And let me just get you a self-love card before we close this message. Let's see a self-love message affirmation for all of you beautiful Cancers. And please do subscribe, like, comment, and share if these videos resonate. I truly appreciate all of you, and thank you to those who already have. If you are interested in a personal reading, I am offering those again, and I love connecting with all of you. Those links are in the description. Let's see, you got, I live and work in comfort and ease and beauty. My home is a reflection of me, and I choose to make it a wonderful place to live. Okay, so I live and work in comfort and ease and beauty. Cancer, that is you. Everything that you're going to do from this point forward is ease. It is comfort. It is beautiful. It is abundant. It is exactly what you always imagined. And, you know, whatever you want to do to beautify your space or organize your space or create your space, I feel like whatever it is, you're just going to have all the resources you need. You're going to have so much fun doing it. It's going to feel so good to see this beautiful thing manifesting, reflecting you. You know, it's your energy, it's your light that has put the juice into whatever this is, and it really shines, it really sparkles, and cha-ching. It cha-chings too. It's like you got the whole world in your hands. So good for you. Keep that up, and thank you for being you. Definitely stay true to you. You know, fight through whatever, fight the brain, right? Not necessarily fight the brain, but you know, what I mean is don't allow the procrastination or the hesitation to stop you. Instead, you know, get focused back in your body. Talk to someone like a friend, or, you know, just to reaffirm yourself if you're having any difficulties there, okay? And allow yourself to be in that abundant mindset. Maybe you go get something new for yourself, for your business, for your environment, whatever it is, your home, that really feels good, that lightens your spirits, that reminds you, you know, of what it's all about, and that you deserve to enjoy life. You deserve to be surrounded by things you love and that make you feel really good, okay? So that is your message. I truly hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated and just brought you wisdom and affirmation moving forward, and that you keep staying true to you. Thank you for being you. I love you guys all so much, and I look forward to the next message that comes through for all of you. So in the meantime, just keep being you. Take really good care of yourselves, and I'll see you all again very soon. All my infinite love as always. Peace.